Hello. Sorry about the last live. It was buffering. It's working? Let me know if it's working. Been a while since it's interrupted me like that. And I've got pretty high speed internet, so that kind of sucks that it does that. I mean, 1100 is pretty high. Oh, here we go. Is it working? We are back. And we are on Cancer. So if you're just coming in, Aries to Gemini is in the video previous. So make sure you hit the like, whether you're cross-watching or you're watching your own zodiac for that video. And the rest of the signs, Cancer to Pisces, is here. And if you look at my tags, I was like, hashtag no buffering. I changed my Wi-Fi settings to another Wi-Fi, to like the Wi-Fi adapter. Maybe that'll help. Let's see what we do. Yes, Gemini's in the previous video. I might have to wait for it to show the live or the, for sometimes it takes a while for it to show, what is it, the subtitles in the bottom. A lot of people ask about it, but it's like it has to actually fully upload to YouTube before it'll show that to you. Okay. Did it freeze on Gemini? I have no idea where it froze. I didn't watch it. It froze before you could finish. Yes. Shit. All right. You were doing Gemini. All right. So I guess we'll go back to Gemini. And I'll have to update the title here in a minute. Gemini gets a bonus. You lucky little Geminis. All right, here we go. I'll give Gemini a little bit more. I have no idea where it froze, but we'll see what we get for you. I don't think I'm going to use the same tarot, though. No, and I may not do this for all signs. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That whole frozen thing kind of, it changed everything. So maybe I will use these, maybe I won't. I probably will on me. Here we go. I say I won't, but I probably will. All right, Gemini. Show me a message for Gemini. Show me a message for the Geminis, please. Ooh. Happiness and judgment. Excitement, change is on the horizon, or that's what Gemini, I feel like you should just be in this energy and hold tight to it. You give me, just to allow it to process and happen. You give me, keep the stress out energies. Don't overcomplicate shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff may feel like it's overcomplicated or too much. I feel like it's not going to stop you. Even if it feels at times where it's too much, you will find the balance. What's going on here? Let's see what you should get. Clarify that card. Gemini's energy around them. Ooh, jumpers. Some of you may have decided to let a career go, a position go. You give me, I'm moving on, I'm taking forward action, but I'm also going to be emotionally like open to something. What is this? What are you trying to be emotionally open towards? You're just trying to figure out what's going to work and how you're going to discover what's working for you. That's your energy is about that. And not letting things upset you right now is going to be vital or key to you. You have a very I want to learn. You give me like this. I need to bring in more solutions and not focus on problems. You also, I hate to say it, but I'm going to just put it out there. You may be, and I think maybe it's where it froze, but you may be lacking in that love department. It's still, with different tarot, it came out that way. It tells me you may be lacking in the love department or investing or finding those solutions out. Some of you are going to have to pick your game up. King of Swords energy. Toxic. Some of you have an ex you don't want to pick your game up, or you want them as far away as you can get them, because emotionally you feel better off investing on your own or being proud and productive on your own than risking going towards something you've already analyzed or worked with that didn't work out very well. You don't want to be emotionally focused on that, and you know to trust that. Some of you, it's a Libra. It could be a Libra. Definitely could be a Libra, King of Swords, Justice, Libra. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, maybe a Taurus. I don't know why I said Taurus. Maybe because the High Priest. I don't know. I feel like Taurus, even though that's not Taurus energy. That's water energy. I just feel Taurus. Whatever. You have the Three of Swords reversed. Definitely an air energy around you. Something uninviting. Something you want to keep at a distance. And I'm going to tell you, maybe it's a air or water sign that you're not committed towards anymore, or putting the work towards. You're not putting the work towards it. You know that. You're trying to stay. You give me. I need to stay carefree, and I need to be emotionally available with getting balance, because it's been hard to get what I'm looking to go after. But my imagination is very strong, and I will manifest this. You also give me this fight or flight. I'll do this on my own. I don't need a love offer. I can stay at a distance. If I have had issues starting over, what's up with that? I'm not in a rush to be emotionally available or trust worrying about that communication. And I've made up my mind. You also may be trying not to be, some of you may be trying to make a decision with something, but you're back and forth with it, is what it says. Almost like if it's productive or if it's gonna fulfill you. Something about, will it fulfill me? Will I be emotionally available or happy about that? Am I making the right? Am I meeting something the way I want it to meet me? You have this doesn't make sense to me energy. And emotionally, you're struggling to trust it while you're trying to stay proactive, creative, or inspired. You're very inventive, or you're going to have a lot of ideas coming up, is what I see for Gemini. All right. I feel like keep an eye on the prizes you're reading for you. Very easy. Now we're on to Cancer. Here we go. My nose just was when I sniffed in. That's kind of weird. All right. Okay. Cancer. Let's do this. Cancer, I'm loving this for you. One split. You've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Hoorah, bitches. I wonder what's going to happen in your reading. What's that all about? What's the message for Cancer? Oh my gosh. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The two cards that came flying out. I just had the Queen split up in my hand with the King. And there's the Page. But let's see what you got. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Show me what's up with Cancer's energy. Clarify those three cards. You have a very, 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 you give me this energy where whatever has been done, your hands are washed of it. It's no longer a part of you, or it's no longer like if there was any stank energy around, or any energy you didn't like, or you disapproved, or you felt it disapproved of you, it's not attached to you right now. You give me that strong fucking, holy shit, the King of Pentacles. You give me that strong, the fucking two cards I just seen. You give me that strong energy about yourself right now. The Ten of Pentacles. Fucking King's over here too. But when it comes to relations or balancing the investment, might have had a little bit of hard time trusting that. I feel like you just let it go, and you have a very, I need to work on things that are going to make sense to me energy. You kind of give me like that attitude, love sucks. And love isn't my prerogative or my momentum right now. You give me a very strong drive about taking care of business for yourself. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Show me something for Cancer, the energy around them. Wanting a new beginning. Wanting to invite changes in. You give me, I'm going to do this energy. I'm going to invite new stuff in. I'm going to let things change. But you also give me a strong awareness about you right now. Wow. Almost like you have this like you give me, I'll be more available, whether it's academically or for people or social, but I'll be very open-eyed about who I do this with. Or if I decide to approach it, whatever. Here we go. Let's go, Cancer. Temperance. Why is the Temperance card here for Cancer? I just get new beginnings on you. You're going to start working with new beginnings, especially if you haven't really been social or open up to like social. Like you give me whatever has upset you or whatever's, whatever you've had to deal with. It's no longer an attachment mentally at all. I feel like you're very work oriented, sharp right now. You give me, I'm very sharp and precise on what I want. You almost give me like if you had a vision board, you're going to go after that vision. You're going to put the work and effort towards that vision. You're not going to let anything hold you down or hold you back. You have a very selective energy too. I'm picking up a very selective energy with you. Especially if you weren't going towards love or focused on love. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I feel like you're more focused on the outcomes around you, the situations you can move towards or work towards. I don't usually use that. That's a walking away card, but I feel like it means the opposite for you. That's your strength right now. You're cutting free of anything that upsets you or hurts you emotionally or mentally. You're not letting that come towards you at all. Page of Swords, mentally saying, fuck that. Page of Wands, nope, not doing it. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, made up my fucking mind. Because it's almost like I know what I want to work towards. I just haven't gotten there yet. But I've made up my fucking mind because I know who I am. The Chariot, you put a lot of thought and effort into this, and you will be victorious. I just feel like you're going to need to really spice up the creativity and trust what you're doing or what you go towards. No matter how hard it feels, as long as you don't let it upset you, I think you're going to get it. I feel like it works in your favor. The Sun card, why are you stung? What's going on here? Some of you are not communicating with, it's telling me an earth, fire, air sign. Earth, fire, air sign. You're more keen on investing in yourself, not being emotionally available, not spinning the wheel again, not fighting for situations that disrupt your mental peace. Where's your heart? Your heart's emotionally investing in situations that you feel will manifest properly. Very, very proper. That's who you are right now. It's almost like you're becoming the ruler or the boss of everything and not letting anything emotionally pull you down to where you've been. This is what I see for Cancer. Cancer's like, fuck that shit. That shit's out the window. I know what I got to work on and what I got to invest in. You have a very, very creative nature. I don't feel like you're being emotionally open or driven towards situations that you didn't trust, especially if it lacked committed energy, working together. If it made you feel alone, you're staying okay in that energy. That's what I see for Cancer. You feel like you get like a boss energy. Not like you want to boss a bitch around, but like very attentive, very aware. Your intuition may be really heightened for a while. Or you may need to really trust it. And then, when somebody says, I told you so, you may get a lot of that shit. That may come a lot from now until like July, end of June, July, or like middle of July. You may, a lot of this shit, I just feel you're very intuitive at this time. I don't know how else to tell you. And it didn't show me in that manner. I just feel that energy with me sitting here. Here we go. Show me something for Cancer. Judgment. I think you already had that. What do we got for Cancer? Judgment. You're going to be very, You have a very dominant, I need to be precise, like very precision oriented. You're a very strong task towards what's going to make sense to work towards or work with. Here we go. Show me something for Cancer, please. What is the message for Cancer? The energy around them. I don't feel like you're stuck on a love situation. So if you're here on, I'm done. If you're here and you were at wanting to know about a lover, I ain't getting your energy, because that's not what I'm feeling, and that's not what's showing up. Cancer's not really worried about situations that didn't work out. They're worried about what they can make work out, what they can bring to balance. Emotional offers, when it comes to the thinking of it, it's kind of away from Cancer's mind. You're more about building momentum. You have a momentum energy and manifesting. And you may feel this energy. I don't know why I need to tell you. If you've been getting like vivid or dreams that make sense to you, it's because you're becoming more in tune with your intuition. That didn't really, I don't know. I almost feel like I don't need the tarot on your energy. Here we go. Show me something for Cancer. You have a I need to stay carefree attitude, start over and make up my mind. That's some of you have already made up your mind, not focusing on the things that didn't spin in your favor. The things that may have upset you, they're the last things that you're playing with or thinking about or speaking about. You're not emotionally available for that. You're definitely at a distance with that. And you give me, I've been okay with this. This makes me feel like your dream state's opening up, though. And that was the card that made me feel like pay attention to your dreams. Here we go. I picked it up. It was already out here. I don't know. You have a strong, I've let go of situations that just weren't for me. I almost feel like you're becoming more aware or more enlightened with trying to figure out your higher calling or more of a conscious purpose. Might get specific visitors in these dreams, or they may be hard to fucking make sense or remember all of them. While others of you are trying to figure out the right direction to head towards, it tells me. Page of Pentacles. Focusing on your imagination. Some of you might have clarified that before. I'm not picking it up. Clarify it. Clarify it. Let's see what it says. I want to see what it says. Show me something. Ooh, jumped. Somebody may get an offer. One of you Cancers or a couple of you Cancers may get an offer. You may have somebody that wants to see if you'll emotionally open up towards them. Then you have the Devil reversed, the High Priestess, and the Magician. Clarify the High Priestess and the Magician for Cancer. I want to see what's here for them. Show me a message for Cancer. I'm done. You are definitely aware. You're fucking open right now. You're like an open book with spiritualism. Look at this shit. The High Priestess, the Magician, and the fucking Moon. That I feel like things are just going to make sense to you, or you're going to make sense of them. And it feels very spiritual. You have a very spiritual message. I wasn't expecting that. And I honestly feel like a lot of it has to do with you not letting things, letting other opinions or other people's situations or your own hard situations disrupt your emotional state or well-being or happiness. You're like, fuck that. I'm not moving towards that. You give me, I'm investing inwards and I'm learning energy. Cancers are definitely probably learning a lot more spiritually or becoming a lot more spiritually connected right now. I honestly didn't know that was going to come up for Cancer, and my shit timed out on you guys. My bad. Did I read Cancer that long? Probably. All right, we're going to do Leo. Leo in a second. Let me get rid of that. There you go. Oh, shit. There you go. Fuck it. Cancer, we're back at you. We're not doing Leo yet. Let me just say, so some of you Cancers, give me this, you'll be more a spiritual, you're going to be more spiritually connected. Things, you're going to make more sense of it. You may see numbers, but some of you, it's not just numbers. Some of you may also, some of you guys are also trying to figure out what you're going to do that's going to work in career. How to keep yourself busy. That's how I'm picking up on your energy. Some of you, it's a work thing. Some of you, it's a hobby, or being more socially available. I almost feel like you're trying to combine being socially available, but also focus on your intuition on the back end with nobody really knowing how well you're tapping into it. I just don't know how to express that. That's what I'm picking up on you, but that's what I'm getting. Now we'll go to Leo. All right. Shit. All right, Cancer. I like it. Here we go. Leo. Leo. Oh, shit. 29. I was born on the 29th. Yeah, baby. That's a good sign. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay. Leo, baby. What do you got for them? I don't know if you're going to be able to top Cancer, Leo. I don't know about that shit. Cancer's was pretty good. Yeah. Huh. Let's see what we get. I want to shuffle the other one more before we do Leo. You give me this, I need to find my place energy. I need to find my place. Some of you, the place, some of you, it's about inviting more. Some of you, the things feel like they've run dry. Give me, things feel run dry or very repetitive, or I feel, you give me, I feel like I need more. I pick up, I need more on you. The Three of Pentacles, look at this, Three of Pentacles, other side of the deck. I need more. The work needs to be more. I need to get more. I need to see more. I need more out of life. And it does feel on a working aspect. Maybe it's making more money for some of you, or being more attached to what you do for work. You almost feel like it's not doing enough for you, or you're not doing enough for it, is how I'm picking up your energy. Holy shit. You're over here to my left, Leo. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, it's you. But let's figure out what we get. Let's go, Leo. Let's go. Somebody wrote, sup, Holmes? Sup, homie? Six of Wands. Oh, shit. So some of you, when it comes to situations of love, this just makes me feel like you haven't really challenged it. I really feel like some Leos just haven't really challenged playing with love situations. I don't know, maybe sharing the fucking banana split, fucking sharing a shake. You give me like I've shaken it off energy. Shake. I almost want to sing, like shake it off. Like I'm not playing with it. I haven't really stepped into that. It's the full reversed. You do know about this. You've thought about this. What do you want me to say to Leo? Energy around them. I love when it comes flying out like that. You haven't really put investments, I feel like, in the love department is what it's telling me. The investments have been about you trying to invest into you or discover what to invest in. Very about what can I discover to invest in. If you've been thinking about things that you used to invest in the past, or things you used to do that you liked, Leo, you may go back to them, whatever that is. because I feel like some of you have been doing that. Thank you, Tracy, for the super chat. Somebody on my last live gave me a $2 super chat. I did not see that. Thank you for whoever did that. So a lot of things that you've identified that did work out well for you in the past, you may have those thoughts or you may have those emotions open to that feeling, Leo. Here we go. The investment, you have the Four of Pentacles. You don't play with it now, but you might go back towards it. Some of you may go back towards it. Writing, singing, working out, whatever the fuck this is. I feel like it's about making the time or adding it to the stuff you do on the daily. Adding it to your schedule, fitting it in kind of energy. Show me something for Leo. Why is the Knight of Wands reversed for Leo? So it's almost like you want to see things change. Oh my God, the Tower card after I said that. You want to see things change because you almost feel like you're standing still. You give me, I feel like I'm standing still. And some of you, it's with what you're doing with a career. It's not exciting. Some of you, it's with love situations. I can feel your energy really good today. Holy shit. The Knight of Wands makes me feel like you're standing still. Things have ended. You're wanting these new fucking beginnings. And you're wanting momentum. You're wanting them. Something tells me it's about to be your turn. Thank you for the super chat, all band. Show me something else for Leo. Emotionally wanting to, some of you want a commitment, it tells me. Definitely somebody's wanting a commitment. Oh shit! Ah, is it you? Oh shit! Either you're wanting to be committed, somebody wants to get serious. So you could have somebody that somebody may start speaking to you, or you may draw the attention of somebody. You may attract somebody. I'm going to tell you something, Leo. You may attract people or a specific person. Let me explain. In prominent energy, water, earth, all of them, but mostly water, earth, air sign. I could say Leo or fire sign over here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with water, earth, air. Some of you want to see things change. Some of you, it's an energy. I want things to change, and I want to be the investment before time. It's before I'm old, before it's too fucking late. Before it's like, where the fuck did the time go? Why the fuck did this have to happen so late? I don't want to wait forever kind of energy. Some of you may get somebody that's into you. This makes me feel like somebody could be into you. And you're going to get communication. You will get communication from somebody. It definitely could. Strong energy, maybe Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Show me something. Strength card, 8 of Cups, Judgment. You're here. You have a nothing's going to hold me back energy anymore. I feel like there was a time where you felt like everything was holding you back, or you were stumbling with whether it was emotionally making sense to move forward. You give me this energy. And kind of just being okay with it, not trying to focus on it energy, not really moving towards it. What is that card? Probably leaving it out. Maybe not getting balanced with it. Because it says the Strength card, the 8 of Cups, the Judgment reversed, but then, so it's almost like a tolerable energy. You have a very strong, I had to tolerate shit energy. I had to accept the outcomes of situations that were just not going to work for me. I had to be careful or not careless, but carefree attitude. I just see things for what they were. I have to see things for what they are, not what they were, just what they were and what they are kind of energy. This part, though, makes me feel like something's changing. You have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, your energy here. Clarify this for Leo. Show me the message. I feel like there's nothing that's really, I get this energy where Leo doesn't want to let anything in that's going to upset them. If it comes in, you'll let it in, you'll let it out kind of energy. Clarify the Page of Wands. You have a very, I need to stay de-stressed, I need to be emotionally available, I need to manifest, and I need to move in this direction. But I also would like to be loved. I would like for somebody to love, be emotionally attached to something that's not in front of me. You have like a, I'm not gonna let people play games with me. I know what I want energy. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you type energy. Very strongly. And if you can't trust a situation when it comes to putting work or being creative or being emotionally available, you'll move on. Two of Wands. You'll go in a different direction. Emotionally, you will not be attached to it and you will not focus on the burdens. It's almost like you're not going to put up with the fights. You just release them because you're not about it. You're like, nope, no dead ends here. You give me a strong lesson learned energy with you, Leo. A very strong lesson learned energy. I want to see what else I can get you. You do give me, I want to invite in love too, though. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm fucking screwing this one up horribly. I don't think I can set the time any longer than 10 minutes on my phone, which sucks. So it is what it is. Maybe I'll try to keep this under 10 minutes, but I like to give you a little bit longer readings than that. Matter of fact, I need to make sure. All right, I got plenty. I'm doing all right with time. All right, here we go. So Leo gives me this energy where they would like to be feeling nurtured or loved, but it's not sucking the life out of you. I don't think you're allowing it to right now. I don't know what you're doing, but you're making sure it's not going to be the problem or something that slows you down. I do want to use this one for some reason, so we will. Leo. Here we go. What is the message for Leo? There's your card, but in reverse. Some of you, it's about finding the happiness with a lover. I don't know how to tell you. I saw your card and the lovers. And look at the lovers. It's about not having the victory and trying to find it. Some of you, it's about being at peace with not having it. And like some of you have accepted it. Others of you want it, but you haven't rushed towards it. Leo, what the hell, man? And here you are again. There you are again. And it makes me feel like you could not emotionally deny this. I feel like you are very aware of this. Almost like you know what's going to make you happy. But have you invited in these offers? Have you put in the work and the investments to these celebrations? Because I don't feel like you have. I feel like I feel like you're trying. Or you're knowing you should. But you're still not there kind of energy. Don't lie like, yeah, I'm doing it. I just no one's coming towards it. No, you ain't doing shit. You need to invest, baby. That's what your reading's telling me. Don't get mad at me now. But that's what it's saying. Let's see what else you get on the bottom. Because the change would be exciting. The Tower card. It's one of my favorite fucking cards. It's the Tower card. 555 is about change. That's why I chose the number for the channel. I was going through a lot of changes, spiritual changes, or recognizing how different I can be or how I can connect. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I didn't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this. And it's five people up in here. I feel like the world is getting further away from the spiritual connection of what spiritualism really can become. I feel like we're going in the wrong direction versus the right one. And it's hard to know something like that and then try to stay content or it's just hard to contend with it. No. Just to have that energy. It sucks, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. It sucks. Now, I don't know. I just feel like the world's becoming more, let's just get everything that's throwaway. Let's go after all the fake shit. Let's just focus on that. Let's be let's not open our imagination. Let's not recognize parts of why we are here that we can't even identify if it's true. But there's been enough that I've seen that's made it prevail as truth. That part sucks to know that. And hopefully it's just a funk that goes away, but I don't know. I even feel like AI is getting in the way of it. And I feel like generations it doesn't seem the same. Like, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but I want to talk about this, guys, for just a second. And you can tell me in the comments if you think this makes sense. It makes sense to me. Maybe it won't make sense to you. But I do feel like generations, like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, like they're all a little different, right? But I feel like there was still enough of a connection. Or there was difference, but the difference wasn't gapped so much. And now I feel like the gap's like this. And I don't think that was supposed to happen. And I think a lot of you see that for what it is. Or give it time and you will. I don't know. It's just how I'm seeing shit. But anyways, let's keep going. All right. We'll give Leo a little more in a second. I just don't see situations. It almost comes to me like things are changing on a pace where it's just too far apart and it's not making sense. Is it going to be a good or a bad outcome? Time will tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, just to make sense of it, from an 80s to a 90s kids, there's like a kid from 1980 to 1998. There's not a big difference. A kid from 1998 to 2012, there's a little more of a difference. From 2012 to 2025, there's probably even bigger gap. And I don't feel like it was doing that, but I feel like it's doing that now. Anyways, I don't know why I brought that up, but it felt like I needed to talk about that. Anyways, let's go. Leo. What do you got for Leo? What's the energy around Leo? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Leo. What do you have? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Leo. What is the message for Leo? Really, Leo? Really? So you're probably going to be very goal-oriented, very goal-driven. You're going to have a very high drive or be very attractive for a while. You give me like you're going to be very attractive. People are going to be drawn to you. They're going to be undone. They're going to be focused on you. Leo, they're going to be focused on you. Holy shit, you. And you better become aware of this. You better see it for what it is, Leo, because you ain't focusing on love. Love is not the thing. It's almost like love is not the answer right now for Leo. I've withdrawn from it, kind of energy. I didn't expect you to show up like that. Not to that extent. You just don't want to leave the party. Some of you are going to start to play with your strengths or find them. This is where you're going. I feel like this is what intrigues you. Here we go. What is this about? What? I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. Shuffle it. Okay. You're going to be focused on what to invest in, what makes sense to you, what is creatively passionate for you, what's going to work for you, and what do I need not to focus on? This is where you're going to be for a while. It's going to be about what makes sense for you to drive towards, Leo. Because you're not going to focus on things that don't make sense. That's a hell no. That's a get the hell out of here energy. I want to work with things that make sense. You give me I'm determined. I'm very determined, and I'm going to do this energy. And I don't have to worry about opening up to love to find what I want. I will find it energy. Even if I have to leave other things out while I manifest what I want energy. God damn, Leo. I like your reading. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Leo, Virgo's turn. All right. Here we go. Okay. We'll use these in a minute. We'll use this one because I want to shuffle this one, and I already used that one for Leo. I want to try to pull different energy for Virgo. Nope, let me do that so it's not so. Okay. There you go. Virgo. That's better. Virgo, baby. Here we go. What do you want me to tell Virgo? What's the energy around them? Hell yeah, it's the first. I was staring at it, but it was upright. You're about solutions. You are about figuring out the solutions or the pace. Some of you are going to pick up the pace, but pick up the pace towards what? No, that didn't feel right. It's got to feel right. That one has to come out. You're going to pick up the pace with yourself. Holy shit. What do you want? What are you trying to see? Because I want to see what it's trying to tell me. You're not going to be disturbed. Some of you are not going to be disturbed or worry about things that may have upset you, stressed you out. That's not going to be something I feel like you focus on. You come off where it's like, I'm going to be very open, precise. I'm going to start. I'm going to get mine. You have I'm going to get mine energy. Here we go. Why is the King of Cups here? What is that about? You're a lot of signs have a strong determination in this Gemini energy as I'm picking up. Nothing's stopping like all the zodiac signs. Look at this shit. King of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. You give me this. I've already started with my clean slate energy. And I can focus on this is what's good for me energy. Hold up. See what you get. Trying to stay stress-free, trying to move in this direction. Some of you may have felt like something that you've been putting a little bit of work or effort in hasn't been working out as quick as you wanted. I don't feel like emotionally it's holding you back that much. It's slow victory, slow pace. And some of you are going to be patient with the next relationship or who you invest in. Straight up. I don't know how else to say that. You have the Five of Wands reversed. You have the communication, the temperance, the Sun. Being very selective of what you invest in. Being very open to knowing you're doing that. You're more putting work towards yourself than looking at endings or places you've been. This has been a strength or a strategic maneuver you've been balancing for a while versus opening up with empathy or love or offering your cup to somebody. I don't feel like you're very attached towards situations that it's almost like nothing surprises me energy anymore for you. You give me the strong, nothing can surprise me. Nothing's going to make me feel unheard, or you just don't give me this energy. You're very unbothered by other people. Very unbothered by other people. Not worried about those endings or the things that didn't work out in love. You are not worried about those endings at all. You definitely either made peace with it or it exhausted you to put work and effort towards it or played with it. This is what it tells me for Virgo. Here we go. I want to get some more for you. You are very, very in your own energy. And you give me a very, I need to stay productive. I need to focus. You make me feel like I want to focus on what I want, not what everything around me wants, but what I want. And I want that new beginning. And I know that about myself. I'm not picking any other ones. Shuffle. I think you've made peace with the past. I feel like Virgo's made peace with the past or become emotionally responsible to acceptance. Something about I've accepted the past. And now I want action. Kind of action. King of Swords. I want stability. Something I can hold on tightly to. Something that feels like a real investment. Not something that feels like it's going to be there for a while and then it's going to die. I don't want to fight for situations that don't work out. I want to move into a proper energy. I've been struggling to emotionally be available. To do what? It just makes me feel like emotionally you've withdrawn from relationships or wanting to invite somebody else in. Holy shit. And you're here staring in the middle. Kind of like you've closed back, you've backed off situations, or you felt like it was never going to work out. I discovered this. I knew the truth of this. The high priestess reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Somebody didn't trust an investment. And I feel like you knew not to trust an investment. I feel like you decided to put the work and energy back into you. And honestly, I feel like you weren't making a bad decision doing this. I feel like it just makes sense to you right now and has for several months. That's what I'm picking up on Virgo's energy. Here we go. Okay. Anything else for Virgo? Let me just do this so it doesn't time out on you guys. Virgo. Balance. What about balance for Virgo? Show me something for Virgo, please. The energy around them. Emotional respect, being patient with yourself. I feel like you've been patient and accepted. If things I can't work towards aren't here for me, I'm okay with moving, not letting it be my focus. Wanting to be more action oriented, accepting endings. Clarify anything for Virgo. Clarify anything for Virgo. Some of you were in the crosshairs of a family situation falling apart, and I feel like you've accepted it. I feel like you've accepted the endings. Definitely could have had children in this relationship, just going to put that out there, but you have the 10, the page, which could be kids, and then you have the 10 of Cups, which usually has kids in it. There's kids in that card, by the way. I was hiding it with the other card. Definitely could have had children in this equation. There's your card. Removing yourself from situations that didn't manifest or work out or go in that direction you were looking for. Maybe getting away from the person you were married to or had children with. Being dependent, very dependent, responsible for yourself or for what you and the children, maybe, potentially, for some of you. Here we go. If you're single without kids, you've been more trying to invest in yourself or business than anything else. Towards relations, it tells me. Towards celebrations. You're not committing to those risks. You're focused on your stability. I can pick that up easily. Well, the ones that are with family or have family, that's kind of, they're not even attaching themselves to the relationship gains. I don't feel like you are. Show me something for Virgo, the one with the family. You got the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Clarify this, family. Discovering that you have to do things your way or by yourself for a while. And that's your message. Some of you could have been with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Just putting it out there. I don't feel like you've been working with this energy, though, or with anybody. It tells me no. I don't feel like you're defeated. I just feel like you don't want to add any more. You don't want to stack any more right now. When it comes to love, definitely when it comes to love. You also, some of you are you might have had headaches. Or migraines over a love situation, because I just got a headache. I've been getting them over here, like on my own energy, over here right now on your energy, my right eye socket. Here we go. You're not really, you don't feel like you're going after that right now. It doesn't seem like it's your direction. Some of you, it's because the investment you ended up in towards the end of it might have gotten a little ugly or toxic, and you know it. So you're staying at a distance from it. You will open up again emotionally. You definitely will. I just don't see you fighting in that energy right now or trusting it. But you'll become strong again. You will become strong again. I feel like you're taking your time in a love sense for some reason. Whatever may have happened. Let's see what you get. You're not moving towards love because you're accepting endings, putting work towards yourself more than working towards love situations. You've made this decision. And you don't want the stress or the headaches. Some of you could be anxiety, but it feels more like headaches or just things that don't make sense. You're keeping at a distance, and you aren't communicating, it's telling me. But you're not being upset about it because you probably don't want those fucking headaches. So did you have to make that decision? You will eventually start over. You just look at this shit. You just haven't put the work in it yet or found that victory yet. You're not going to stay stuck forever not finding the balance here. You will find it, or you will take action. It just may take some time. These two cards make me feel like it's going to take time before you fight for it, before you move towards it, before the change opens up. Look, you're not moving towards it yet. But I think eventually you'll trust to, and emotionally you'll be happy that you did. So things will you will discover a love or a new beginning in love. It may just take some time, or you may need that mental clarification to wait before you open up to an offer. Balance. And you may know this about yourself. I don't feel like you're being too hard on yourself mentally now. I think you're not putting work or passion towards a love situation because emotionally something may have sucked to deal with. Somebody may have been hard on you. Could have been a fire, water sign. Definitely could have been a fire or water sign. Whatever it is you're aware of. Some of you could have been a Leo. That's what I've got for Virgo. Let's keep going. All right. Libra. Go back to Virgo. Virgo has a very content energy right now. I'm just going to stay in this content energy. You very, very, like, I can't say humble. You just don't give me the energy of making time for love commitments right now. I can't feel it. Oh, we're done. Here we go. All right, Libra. Okay. I want to light that cigarette. I might, but I won't have much left. I think I'm going to. Libra. I wonder what you're going to get. What's the energy around Libra? What's the energy around Libra? Show me their energy, or the energy around them. Let's stick with the energy around you. I like that to start, but I don't know where it's going to go from here. So we're going to see where it goes. Libra, you give me I need to stay very responsible energy. Or I've been very attached to responsibilities. A very responsible energy with you. I don't understand where that's going yet, but we'll see. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Libra. Whoops. What do they need to see right now? What's the energy around them? Trusting it. Trusting it. Some of you want to trust romance again. That's secretly though. This is a secret. That's you're hiding that. I can feel that you hide that. You want to be in love again. You miss the company. You miss the effort. Why do you feel so excluded from that card? What the fuck? I don't know. What the hell? This is going to be very specific. I can already tell. And you know what's crazy? Look at you're over here. Show me something for that sign. What do I need to show Libra? Could be missing love, the passion. I feel like you're missing it, attached to it, missing it, and I feel like you're not exposing it. Holy shit! And you know that. You know that. Some of you, it's about identifying the past, where you've been, what didn't work out, wanting to be emotionally open, or it isn't about second chances though. Clarify the Page of Cups. I want to see where you're going with Libra. What is the message for Libra? You could be closed off emotionally to a fire sign, earth sign. Fire sign, earth sign, or they're closed off to you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but somebody's closed off. Somebody's definitely closed off. I feel like you've both written this off. It's a write-off. Whatever. Accepted the change, the misfortune of something, the ending of something. Didn't want to get stuck with something not turning into pure happiness. I feel like a truth was exposed to you, to them, in front of you both. It was discovered. And that makes me feel like you feel at a distance with moving towards making decisions of manifesting what? Balance, communication, options, or opening up towards love again, or going towards another purpose, person. Maybe an Aries. Eight of Pentacles. You're not going to go towards an Aries. For some of you, won't put the effort towards a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or an Aries. Three of Cups. Some of you want to explore opportunity, or I feel like your secret message here is you want to be available, or you want something to show up for you in a relationship, and I don't feel like you like talking about it, and I feel like that you hold in. You probably you probably know that. And this message, if you're not in communication or you haven't put effort towards it, this is probably going to make sense to you. This may be something that becomes your strength, that you start to recognize, maybe I should tap into this or play with it. Maybe that should be the judgment or the outcome for me, Libra. See what else we can get you. Small. All right. Let's keep going. See what else we can get for you. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Libra. What's the message for you, Libra? That's your card. What's the message for you? Double Libra energy in front of me. Show me something for Libra. Energy around you. Why is that on the table, and why is the first card for Libra? Show me what you want to say. You're very action-oriented or busy. You've been very action-oriented or very busy. That's action. But it hasn't been towards a relationship. I feel like the relationship burned your patience or ran its course. Where are we going with this? I feel like you're wanting to trust it's almost like knowing you want a relationship but not really knowing if it's going to find you. This is how you're making me feel. You may feel at a distance from it, but you don't want to be at a distance from it. And emotionally, you may be very open or in tune with that about your situation. Because at the end of the day, you want this celebration. But have you went after these options or looked into them? Because it's telling me you haven't. It's telling me you haven't started that new beginning. Okay? Just putting that out there, Libra. Don't get mad at me. You haven't put the work in, bitch. I love you, Libra. You ain't done it. Put the fucking pedal to the metal, goddammit. Make up your fucking mind. Some of you have made up your mind on the past, all right? You know, but where's your heart? Because I feel like you're a little combative with if you're going to open up your heart or play again. But you don't want to be alone because you know, if it's worth the work, I'll do it. But Ace of Swords, well, I'm not seeing something show up or an offer come towards me is where you're at. But you would like for something to be there for you or change, to move towards you or for you to move towards it. Yes or no? Upright yes, reverses no. Let's just see what the cards say. Let's see if it can do it right. I don't know. Let's see what it says. Yes or no? I'm seeing a lot of reverse cards right now. Well, there's one upright. There's another reverse, reverse, reverse. Yes or no? Abso-fucking-lutely. That's what you want because you haven't gotten that. It's almost like it hasn't shown up. I feel like you're waiting for changes, the right investment, or for something to be able to be worthwhile to fall in love with again, or to fall in love with you. I feel like that's your message, Libra. There you go. I don't know how many people are going to like that one. That one feels very personal, but it's what I got from Libra. All right. Your fucking reading was like the personal message. Here we go. Anything else for you? Anything else for Libra? It just makes me feel like you feel at a distance with being involved. I don't know. It's like you want to be involved. This makes me feel like I would like it. I would like to be the investment, or I would like to invest in somebody. But it's not in front of me right now, or I'm not working at it yet. Definitely don't feel like it's been something that's it's almost like, fuck, do I got to get struck by lightning? Like, are those my odds? Almost kind of like you feel that way. I don't understand that. Some of you have just been investing in yourself and giving time towards trusting, even starting again with communication. Not letting it mentally bother you. Sometimes you're back and forth with that, Libra. It tells me at times you don't think about it, but then times you do think about it. You try to clear your mind. You're not trying to focus on what's not in front of you because you're just trying to see what can be in front of you. Like, where can I go from your energy? I feel like you really want to know. I feel like that's you on the edge, wanting to understand what's going to happen, how's it going to happen, is it going to happen? If you dealt with a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I'm going to say you can probably trust that that's over. Super trust that that's gone. That you ain't playing with it. They ain't playing with it. That party is gone. See you later. There is no more emotional ties or investment. It's the end of the road. I feel like you've invited the power of change or the acceptance of a situation. Definitely could have been a water fire sign. End of the road. Chariot reversed. Water fire sign. Moving out of that energy. Focusing on where you could go, being emotionally available for yourself, trying to commit towards actions, secretively wanting to find a happy person or equation in your life, wanting to be a part of something is what your reading's making me feel like. I want to feel like I'm a part of something, but I want them to feel like they're a part of my something. That's what I'm getting on your energy. I don't know. I feel like I fucked your reading all up, but we're going to move on to Scorpio. I don't know. I feel like it was too goddamn personal. So it may not hit home with everybody. Just bear that in mind. You may have to wait for the next one, the next reading, and we'll see what happens. We're going to do Scorpio's energy. Okay. Da-da-da. I got to check the time. feel like I've been out here forever, but it's because I've done 2 videos. It's only 2, all right? Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio? More shuffles. Way more shuffles than one. What do we have for you, Scorpio? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Why? Why are those 2 cards together? You give me an energy where Scorpio is like, whatever, wherever you've been, whoever you dealt with, you're not emotionless towards it, but you're not being responsible for other people's emotions or subject to the wrongdoings that they did towards you. You're okay with it. You're like not focused on it. It's not a part of anything that you care about right now. The 8 of Pentacles, it's especially if they were something you were very into or you were with. It could have been somebody you were with or somebody you were very close to, kind of energy with those cards. Spent a lot of time around. The Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I just feel like you're not really worried about it anymore. Like, nah. Here we go. Show me something for Scorpio. I might give you that card. I hope it jumped. Oh, I'm giving it to you. This card really wants to be here, so I want clarification on where are you going. Knight of Swords energy. It really wanted to show up. Where is Scorpio going? Or what is... Trusting that some things are not meant to work out and being okay with it. You're very easy to read. Like Knight of Swords. If things didn't make you feel like you could... You give me, if it wasn't inviting or it wasn't working out, I'm okay with that. Or not being around it. Saying goodbye. I'm okay with it. You know, like, see you later, alligator kind of energy. Show me something. Because the 4 of Pentacles, what is your plan? Or what do I need to see for your energy? That 4 of Pentacles staring at my soul. Here we go. Being emotionally available. Working on your talents. And if something isn't playing fair or wasn't working with you in a way you liked, you're okay with it. Your message is just like, I'm okay. I'm okay with shit. If it's not something I can trust to work with, I'm okay with moving away from that or looking away. You give me, I can look away, or I can be discontent or just not involved or not communicate with it. If it wasn't showing me fair balance, I didn't really know if I could trust it. You know what? I'm not going to focus on it. Emotionally, I'm okay with not moving towards it. The Fool, balance. It was too much. It was too much of a hassle. 10 of Wands reversed. And I need to invest in what I want. You definitely know that about yourself right now. You are fucking on that energy. And you know that you're on that fucking powerful energy. I almost feel like people took you for granted. You give me some motherfuckers took you for granted energy, and they're not in that party anymore. They're not coming for the ride or the new beginning with you. You have that I'm not going to be taken for granted, or you're not going to take my kindness for weakness. Energy around you. Could have felt that towards an earth sign, water sign, fire sign. Some of you an air sign. Any fucking sign. They're all upright. 3 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Aries, fucking 3 of Swords. I don't really give a specific zodiac sign the 3 of Swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it wasn't going to work out, you were not going to get stuck on it. Show me something else for Scorpio's energy, please. The energy around them. What is the message here? Anything else? You're being patient. Or I feel like you're being patient, practical, and cool, calm, and collective with yourself right now. Why is the devil reversed? What is that all about? I bet you it's almost like if you knew you couldn't be, it's almost like you wanted a different outcome in a situation and you didn't get it, but you accepted it for what it was. You didn't let it get the best of you. It might have upset you for a little bit, but you let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not have gotten celebration. You might have had to cut some shit out or cut some people out, whether it was a person or peoples. Whatever you had to get rid of, I don't feel like you carry this energy of being upset about it anymore at all. I think you just said, the fuck with it. You give me the fuck with it energy. Like, I'm not fucking with it energy. I don't know. We'll see what else I can get Scorpio, okay? See if I can get you anything else. You come off like it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, and I know that. No one's going to change your fucking mind either. Nobody. Not happening. The fuck with that? I know no one's changing your mind. The way I feel right now, absolutely not. Here we go. Let's go. Scorpio. Queen of Wands. What's the mess? Ooh, landed right on the Queen of Wands. You just give me, anytime something upsets me that I look at, I'll know not to really go towards it. Clarify that 10 of Cups, though. Some of you, if you've seen situations around a home situation not work out, you're trying to work on that. Home or work, something like that. You're trying to make that work. You're definitely trying to figure that out. Something that may not have worked out, I feel like you're trying to make work. That's what I'm getting on you. Hold up. It doesn't feel attached to love. Not at all. It feels like either a home situation, maybe investing more in your space, your children, or the way you provide for yourself. Something like that. Whatever. Here we go. Change. You're trying to fulfill your needs with change and abundance, and you're going to stay there. You're not going anywhere. Your fucking mind's been there for a week. It's been wrapped around it like the roots are wrapped into the ground under a tree. Why is that here? What? Give me energy around you. Scorpio. Show me the energy. Balance is important to you, but show me more. And trusting. What do you really want to trust? Your stability or getting to it? It's stability. I can feel that it's stability. I'm done. It's manifested. I keep seeing everything stability upright. Security, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Stability is important for you. You're going to be very determined to focus on things and not let them upset you for a while. That's something that I see you paying attention to. It's almost like I don't want to be bothered, or I just won't connect with it. I'll just leave. I'll back away. I'll put work and effort towards my goals, my shit. You're about my shit. My shit, my space. The kind of energy. Like, I'm all about where I'm heading, what I'm doing. If I can't trust it, I'm not fucking worried about working with it or coming towards me. I am not worried about it. You have a very, I don't worry about it energy. I want to be stress-free, and if I can't trust it, why am I going to let it come towards me? Why am I going to be available for it? You're not. You're fucking not. No, you're not. You're too much like that energy. King of Pentacles, look at the two cards I said I kept seeing ended up beside each other. Holy shit. I don't know. I don't think I got to read anything else for you. Very on top of your own shit. And not letting anybody try to fucking, you know, it kind of makes me feel like not letting anybody try to bullshit you or come towards you in a manner that you wouldn't trust. You're very. You give me like I just want to focus on the things that I can do or I can work towards. I want to stay committed to progress or continue to build momentum and progress. This is where your energy is what I'm seeing. Give me anything else before I move away from you. And then we're on to the next. Anything else for Scorpio? Any little other message? I don't know if I want to even tell you, but I'm going to tell you. Some of you, it's a matter of, holy shit again, King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. It's about you. It ain't about a love offer or a new beginning because you feel at a distance with it. You may not be worried about that or putting any effort towards it. It's almost like you're like, my heart is not on my fucking sleeve, baby. Not right now. My heart is where I want on my, you know, on my career, on my purpose, on my path. Now, some may come with you, but not emotionally. I don't think you're worried about the outcome or love as much as you may have been in the past. I don't feel like that's the end. You're worried about that investment. I feel like you've walked out of that emotional energy. Discovered maybe I don't need to worry about the social bullshit anymore. It wasn't fucking fulfilling me anyway. It's causing more stress, drama. So why am I going to fight for a situation that isn't improving when it comes to love? It's not showing up the way I want it to. So if I don't trust it, I'll just make a decision to remove myself from it. Because why? Because I haven't been able to trust it. And I don't feel like you're upset about this because you're too in that energy. This is what I got for you, Scorpio. You're too in success or driven energy. Some of you got to get back to work. Get back to work. I feel like there's something, some of you may be staying at that work, but I feel like it's something you might have stopped working on. You want to work on again, and you need to make that decision or the effort. For not all of you, but some of you need to do that. Some of you need to make that decision or the effort for it. I don't know, but somebody's got to get back to work or figure out something new in work is coming. You're going towards it, or you're going to make something work. There's something about work with you. I can't fucking shake work energy with you at all. Just do it. Anyways, let's keep going. Here we go. I did want to share something with you guys. So I'm going to take Sagittarius down for a second. Sag, don't get mad. You'll be back in a minute. All right. I wanted to share. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but oh shit, I'm fucking the signs all up. No, don't do that, stupid. You should never call yourself stupid. Yeah. Here we go. It's a joke. Here we go. I found this thing and I liked it. I don't know what I'm going to do or play for you, but let's do it. It's crazy. All right. That's got to be a good one. I don't know. All right. I just typed something in. I like it though. So I may do this from time to time. All right. All right. I'll type something in. Listen to this. Oh shit, my sound's down, I think. And I got my headphones on so you won't hear a damn thing. I gotta fix it. Turn this up. Oh God, it's in my ears. Yep. Now my headphones are disconnected. I couldn't hear them anyway. I never listened to. I don't want to hear myself talk. Here we go. Bad guy. Oh shit! I hit the volume button. Bad guy in a little coat. Bad guy in a little coat. Oh, dude, I've got a whole shitload of them. Let me just find another one for you. Let's just see. I don't even know which one I want to do. Oh, I know which one. I have to search for it. It should come right up. I'll abbreviate it and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Want a Happy Meal? We'll get you one of those Happy Meals. You got a Happy Meal? Can we get a Happy Meal? Will somebody get the kid a Happy Meal? There's a whole bunch of them. I have a shitload of them. Let's see if I can find one you guys, other than movies that you may know or have heard. There's so many. I was playing with this for like an hour, like a little kid the other day. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, you've probably heard this. No, I don't want to play that one. Oh, I know you've probably heard this. Somebody's probably heard this one. Let's see what else we've got. Actually, I know one that's pretty good. I know you've heard this. You've had to have heard this.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
What's this one? Yeah. All right, back to the signs. All right, let me get the signs back up. Shut up. All right, Sagittarius. All right, no, Capricorn is not done. All right, here we go. We're on Sagittarius. Okay. You know what? I can probably fucking get Peter Griffin on now. I didn't even think about that. Hoping this month will be kind to Sagittarius. Yeah, me too, man. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? New beginnings. New beginnings. I feel like you're looking to find those new beginnings. Some of you, it's about being met halfway with that happiness, the fortune of it. Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for Sagittarius, please. Oh, there you are. I want to see what it says to you. I feel like you're going to really want things to just come easily. Come towards you easily or be available. Hold on. Show me something. It's almost like the investment. Definitely the Eight of Pentacles. The investment, you just want it to work out. Or be simple. Hey, you could be a man or a woman. Just putting it out there. It's all about what's going to work. How am I going to get what I want? I want to know what that is. Some of you may not have got what you wanted. With what sign? Dun, dun, dun. An air sign, potentially? Definitely could have had a falling out with an air sign. I don't feel like that's something you're worried about right now. Why the Queen here? Show me the Queen of Pentacles. You're more driven about your stability or things working out in your favor and rushing into that energy, the Chariot. All about it. That's probably something that's been running through your mind. Here we go. Show me something else for Sagittarius. What the fuck? You want something to happen, something to start. You definitely give me, you want something to start energy. Something to change. You are about something starting happening for you. Manifest it. I'm going to tell you right now, manifest it. Continue to believe it'll happen, and it just may. You may feel out in the cold with an earth sign, air sign, or fire sign. Definitely air sign. Not stressed about it. Emotionally discovered that it's okay not to really pay attention to it. 901's reversed. Could be a Gemini. You were once in love with them. It's telling me. Could be a Taurus for some of you, or a Capricorn, whatever. If it's another earth sign, Virgo. You got a lot of Virgo. You got a lot of earth energy here. What happened? You had to make a decision. You almost make me feel like somebody made up your mind for you. Like something wasn't working out. And it makes you want to find something that's worth it. I don't know if they made you feel like an option, but they didn't make me. They give me the energy. You didn't feel like you did not feel like they're equivalent. I don't like saying that, but that's how I feel about that. Why is the Empress in reverse? Is it released? Yes, it's released. Or you've let it go. You had enough. I had enough energy here on the table. Had enough. I'm going to play something for you. I wasn't planning on doing this. I feel like it's not all of you, but I do feel like some of you may need to hear this. And it's funny that it's on you. I feel like you may have dealt with somebody who was stringing you along or showing up like this.
Emotional damage.
One more time. Holy shit.
Emotional damage.
I feel like you may have been strung along with somebody like that. They give me this energy. You didn't know what they wanted to invest in or who. Who, what, where kind of energy with you. Let's go back to you. Emotional damage. Fuck out of here with that. And I think I feel like you've turned a leaf. You've seen it it's almost like you wanted the glass to be full, but it just never could get more than the halfway mark. Strength card. Love. Might have felt like, you may have felt like they didn't appreciate you in love, or they felt like they could get somewhere else, go somewhere else in love. I hate doing this. I hate fucking doing this, but it makes me feel like the relationship some of you were in, you felt like they weren't, they give me like I can do better energy on you. I hate fucking saying it. And I feel like you saw it for what it is. You kind of discovered, you know what? Let me get away from this. I'm not going to invest here. You may not have went towards a celebration or a committed energy yet. I don't think you played with this. I don't think the investment's been in front of you. I do feel like you've learned like to respect your own emotions and not stress out about trusting situations that weren't working out. Somebody may have had a hard time releasing that person or letting go of that relationship. You might have really fell head over heels for somebody. They didn't know what they wanted. You dealt with somebody who didn't know what the fuck they clearly wanted. Whether they were coming or going type energy is what it tells me. It was you who dealt with it. There's the emotional damage card. Holy shit. That's emotional damage. And I feel like you had to get away from it. I feel like you discovered this. You felt like they weren't fighting for you or your attention or your time. It's almost as if you weren't worth the effort. And I don't think you liked that. I don't think you liked that. I think you've seen it for what it was and started to invest in yourself and kind of make peace with it and say goodbye or let it go. Not stress about it anymore. Put more work and effort towards yourself, not lie about it, and know it's not worth it. You know, not let somebody take you for granted or make you feel pulled down You feel more like I want to focus on the things that I've yet to find or achieve or have yet to come after me. I want these new beginnings. But emotionally, I haven't seen them show up yet, is what it tells me. You've been at a distance with it. This is what I see for you so far. Let's keep going. Here we go. You guys like the buttons? It sucks that I use my phone now I mean, it's good that I use it for the signs because people like it, but it sucks that I find something that I could use my phone to like put on the video from time to time, but I got that up there. So I'm like, of course I would find it at the same time. Murphy's Law, right? All right, let's go to more for Sagittarius. Some more for you. What is the message for Sagittarius? The energy around Sagittarius. What do you want me to tell them? Balance. You are very, very open to it. I feel like you just want change. You give me, I want change. I want things to work out. You make me feel like I want to be happy. And I want to commit. I want to be committed to making somebody happy. And I want them, you know what I mean? I want to be committed to making somebody happy. And I want to be happy again. This is both. This is male or woman. It does, I don't feel like I can say it's one. And I just seen the King and the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you both want to invest in it. I'm done. And here we go. I can still see the other one. It's like you both know that that's what you want to trust. Show me something. Hell yeah. You know. You know that's what you're trying to discover. Don't tell me you don't. You fucking know. You've let go of situations or investments that no longer served you. And now it's about where can I manifest? Some of you have identified, I stopped working with the past, but I can't let the past stop me from moving forward. That's a big part of your message. I feel like you are very open to knowing that. And open to receiving love or offering love. You're very open. You feel very open for that new beginning. I don't know how else to tell you. You give me I want a new beginning energy. I want to rush towards it or to rush towards me. You give me I'm ready, but have you found it? That's the question, because it tells me you haven't found this yet. It tells me you haven't moved towards it or found it yet or hasn't moved towards you. But it's what you would like to have happen. I didn't expect so much fluffy love shit to come up for you. I really didn't. But I like when I get stuff I don't expect. Here we go. You have a very move energy. Move towards what? What do they want to move towards? Show me. The thoughts. I'm going to stick with it. Thoughts, new beginnings, the social and emotional attachments that you felt at a distance from. Anything else? Getting balance. Being emotionally balanced. Finding the right investment. You come off like I want to invest in something that I can trust in. Like I trust it and it trusts me. You're very, very I want to be responsible for this upcoming challenge, new beginning, the process kind of energy. I haven't found it yet though, but damn, do I want it. Just gonna have to wait a little bit because I do think you have something coming towards you. You you have something that it's almost like something hasn't spun off yet for you. Your imagination or the options, the judgment, the outcome hasn't been produced. The Fool reversed, the Seven of Cups, and the Judgment reversed. But the Wheel to the 10, to the Strength, to the Lovers, to a celebration. I feel like it's more or less you finding it or it finding you. Clarify that card. Yes or no? See what you get. Balance. That's upright. Yes. So the past. So you've. I feel like you've identified with the past. You've said goodbye to the past. You give me. I've released it. I've cut free of the things that weren't communicated or didn't work out. I've let go of that. I've learned to trust myself. But now I want to put the work. I've made the decision that I need to work clearly on what I want to manifest. And that's moving not towards the past or what you've let go, but getting balance towards where I can go or who I can fall in love with. Ace of Cups. It's just what it's telling me. Your heart's open for it. It's almost like you're ready to play ball, ready to swing the bat. Definitely ready to swing the bat. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Page of Swords. You're definitely ready to start communicating towards somebody like-minded or that's open and willing with their hearts. You're looking for that communication or to bridge that happiness, to make something available. Some of you may have had a hard ending with another fire sign or an air sign, it tells me. Earth sign, water sign. That's what I got for you. Here we go. Let's keep going. Da, 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 da. Capricorn. Here we go. Sucks that I had to make this 2 videos, but it is what it is. Fat guy in a little coat. Capricorn, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hey, random friends. Mona B, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to Alban or Heather. Welcome in, ladies. Thank you for being here, everybody, and smashing the like button. Here we go. Over the left hand. Keep them the way they are. Capricorn. Okay. Yeah. Capricorn's kind of got their eye on the prize. You come off where it's like, I feel like you want to. You give me wanting to see things work out in a relationship, but still not really moving in a direction. Hold on. I need more on that. Clarify a little bit more. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles reversed with love. So it's like you want love, but you haven't ran up on it, or hasn't ran up on you. You start out with the Ace of Wands, wanting to be very passionate, wanting balance with it. But I feel like you give me a flatline energy, like knowing what you want, but not feeling like. Some of you may feel like you're not going to find it in your own area. I don't know why I picked that up, but some of you may feel like I'm not going to find it anywhere around me. Like I'm going to have to travel to get there. Change. This makes me just feel like it's something you want to hold, to put in your arms, to take the power over. You would like to see the change of it. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles, being aware of the Strength card, knowing what you want, a united commitment. The Hangman and the Page of Pentacles, but not feeling like it's in front of you. The Eight of Pentacles, it's like wanting a wish fulfillment or wanting to be able to invest in something outside of what you already put work and effort into. Show me some more. Some of you are back and forth if you want to get into a relationship, it tells me. Some of you, it's like one day I think I do, the next day I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm better off on my own. Jesus. I don't know why it would come out like that. It's somebody's. It's like it feels like it's. Do I trust it? Because I haven't moved. It's almost like I haven't worked with it or taken offers. I've left them alone. When you think about it, you've cut free of moving towards them. Somebody's been resistant to moving towards love, but they want it. Capricorn, it's like you want love, but you haven't done it. You haven't taken the risk. The Fool card. You put a lot of work and effort into knowing what you want. It's almost like it's a fantasy, but outside of a fantasy, it's a reality you want, but you're not trusting, emotionally opening up the door or communicating, making decisions to focus on the happiness that you really want. You want a new beginning in love. And I feel like you're being I don't feel like you're hung up on where you were. I feel like you're just not playing, you're not jumping down. You're just not doing it. You just give me, I'm not doing it energy. I want a cup. I want to play with it. But I haven't. 9 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. But that's what I want. 10 of Pentacles. And I know I want to start putting work towards it. So somebody either wants a partner or like to combine families. It's some shit like that. That's either what may happen for you. Be a single woman with kids and find a man with kids. Some of you could be a single guy, find a single girl. Some shit like that. It's like knowing what you want, but it's not even like it's just in your imagination. It's knowing what you want, but being like, it's almost like brushing it off kind of energy is what I'm seeing. Some of you have done that for a while. If you had on and off relationships, that's probably for you. More for Capricorn. What else is here? You really want to be committed. 10 of Pentacles again. I feel like you want to be strong and trusted and open your heart. It's almost like I would like to invite this into my life energy. It's a celebration. And it's love. You know you want love and to be in something real, serious. Show me. Capricorn. I don't stress about where I've been. I've let that go. I'm still not moving. It's almost like you feel like the love is too much pressure. This is fucking weird. I almost feel like some of you, the love game, it feels like it's been too much pressure, but you want it. But you haven't worked towards it, but you want to. Or it's just been sex. For some of you, it was more sex that you walked away from than building something that felt like it was a true foundation. Every time you felt like it was going to be something good, it wasn't what you it wasn't what you were looking for emotionally. It wasn't the fulfillment that was. It's almost like you don't come off obligated to it. You just come off like it wasn't giving you the works. You know, it wasn't giving you everything. That's everything. And a big part of you wants to move towards everything is what it's telling you. That's the stability and the decision that you know you want to have happen. That's the investment. You may be having a hard time trusting I'm done trusting the investment. I don't feel like you're hung up on what hurt you anymore. I feel like those experiences, emotionally, you've let go of. You just wanting something to show up for you or for you to show up for it. That's your message. That's what I see for Capricorn. I feel like you want something to show up for you. All right. Something of like something that's real, like a real love connection. Not like a fling or like a fuck boy or a fuck girl, whatever the fuck, like none of that shit, because that's not what you're not feeling. I feel like if you've been in that, that's not what you want. Not all of you been in that, but whoever's been in that, I feel like it ain't doing enough for you. I'm done. We're done. Skip. Sorry, Capricorn. I was getting a little too into your shit. No. No, goddammit. Oh my God. Oh my shit. Too much for me. Mustard. Aquarius. Oh, too much. I should have just shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Can't stop laughing. It's gonna hurt my cheeks. All right. Here we go. Aquarius. I'm gonna finish this real quick. Oh man. It's good that you want love though. I just, what the fuck's really going on in that area of that department? I don't want to know. Here we go. All right. Aquarius. I gotta shuffle. I gotta shuffle the other way. Thank you guys for being here now or later. Oh, the Lovers is up right now. Ain't that something? And the Two of Cups. What the hell are you gonna get, Aquarius? What the hell? Here we go. Oh, you little independent bitch, you. Oh yeah, riding the wave. You riding the wave of fortune? Are you trusting the fuck out of it? Because I would say yes, you goddamn are. Don't you lie to me, bitch. You were trusting it. Trusting the hell out of it. I feel like at one time you felt small, like about your direction. You're not feeling small anymore. I feel like you're feeling like purposeful. You give me a strong purpose-driven drive. Nothing could stop me energy. I like your energy. I really like it. Whatever felt heavy, I feel like it's gone. I feel like whatever felt heavy of the past, this death card makes me feel like whatever felt heavy or felt like it was uninviting, you've emotionally, it's gone, released it. Clarify this way. So there were things that may not have made you feel like they were making sense. I don't think you stopped putting work or effort towards situations that you became aware that you had to like not focus on and just put a lot of work and effort in things that made sense or you could manage. If it was unmanageable or wasn't bringing in balance, or you didn't trust it, it became something where you were like, I'll just move on. I'll just start again. You might have left some people behind, is what it tells me. Some of you had to leave situations or people behind. It could be some of you it has something to do. Could have changed direction, course, something to do with a work environment. I don't know. It's picking up energy like around work for you. Here we go. You moved though. You moved away from that shit. What were you? What's going on with your thoughts? Four Swords. Energy around you. You may have felt like something was taking a lot of emotion from you. Could be a career, could be a homesteading for some of you. You knew about it, so I feel like you couldn't deny that you had to kind of like make peace with like focusing on it. Something about I can't focus on this. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I can't, but I know where I can go. I don't want to be stressed out emotionally. I want to become available. Queen of Cups, I'm still trying to mentally tell myself I'm ready to fall in love. Some of you are about wanting to be committed or attached in love. The past can teach us a lot, but I don't feel like you're meant to focus on the past or what hasn't shown up. For whoever needs to hear that, focus on you right now. Stay very open and aware of that. Definitely stay open and aware of that. Make the decision. I'm telling you, it's probably healthy for you. And some of you haven't trusted love situations or felt like they've been at your leisure or at your almost at your exposure. What? you're looking for it, or you've been looking for it, or wanting it to come find you, pursue you. Something about I want it to pursue me. But it hasn't. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Temperance. But emotionally, I'm not trying to let it upset me or disturb me. But damn, you have this damn energy. I don't want to be a lone energy, but I want change. But I haven't found the passion or the celebration or found the communication or the work and effort towards this victory. There's too many upside down cards here. So it's like wanting to be in something serious, but it not being in front of you. You're reading, I can't really change any of that shit. That's what it seems like for you. Wanting committed energy, but not feeling like, the boat's here, the plane's here, the train's here, person's going to show up in the fucking nice car, whatever. Fucking beat your car. Show me something for Aquarius. I don't feel like you found something that you want to be attached to. And I feel like what it's not telling me is you know what you want. I just don't feel like you found something of balance that you feel like you can trust or work with right now. I don't feel like you're trying to be upset about it. Why is this here? I feel like you're discovering you want change. You come off like emotionally, I've been on my own for a minute. I haven't played with situations. I've been at a distance, and I'm going to say it feels like love offers or getting it, maybe getting the offer, or maybe even thinking about pursuing it, but still wanting this new beginning, fucking beginning, big time. If it hasn't shown up or you haven't shown up for it, you got to start somewhere. Energy. You gotta start somewhere, because it's you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's what you want. You just, it's like I've been waiting. Energy. Where are you, bitch? Kind of energy. Where's the communication? Queen of Wands. Excuse me. You got the Page, Queen, and King all upright. It's like you really want that communication or to find that happiness. You just you give me an energy where I've been closed off to it or at a distance from bridging the gap. And I know that the Moon card, and I don't feel stuck, but then mentally when I think about it or I try to or I want to invest in it, where the fuck is it? I don't know if it's here for me or if it's going to show up for me. Energy. I would like to move towards it, but I don't see it moving towards me. Energy. This is what it says for me for Aquarius. Okay. Just check the time. All right. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces. Here we go. Let's see what we get for you, Pisces. These up here for now. Show me a message for Pisces, the energy around you. All right. Pisces. No, way more. So now at least like 3 more. Somebody's wondering if they should trust a decision. I keep seeing the Hermit card. There the Hermit is. Can you trust it? Can I trust myself? Can I trust them? Or it? Hold up. And then I just saw back and forth to trust. Here we go. Change. What kind of change are we looking at for you? Somebody's trying to make sense on if something's going to be like a smart move or a bad move. Change mentally, back and forth, torn between a rock and a hard place kind of energy. Karma card with communicating or stepping forward into something. Very back and forth with, do I move towards it? Do I not? Play it out for... Somebody knows they could move towards it. Like it's a love situation. Somebody feels like they could start working with love, but you're either going really slow, or you need to, or you feel like you don't know if you want to be responsible for a situation. I feel like you're trying to figure out if you should work with something, if you want to be emotionally open to something. I'm going to say it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fucking Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sag energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Am I willing to invest in this? Somebody's not really all that interested. 5 of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, the Fool. It doesn't impress somebody enough, so they may not go forward. Or it's almost like they know they could have it, but they don't know if they want it. The fuck. Somebody may not accept it, or may just say, "Nah, it's not for me." And they may trust that they gotta wait in love, or for the right love. I don't feel like they're playing with communication or opening. I feel like somebody's got somebody waiting for an answer. The hell? Show me more for Pisces. Somebody knows about that energy. And they've discovered what? Clarify those 3 cards. So it's either you want somebody and they don't know if they want you, or vice versa. And it does feel like it's vice versa. Somebody wants you, but you don't know if you want them. It feels like you're unsure if you want to invest. Definitely makes me feel like it's you. Do I invest in it? Do I communicate with it? Mostly, I'm not really into it. Do I really want this investment? Is this really going to be something that I want to commit to or move towards? You're fucking like, you don't know. You have I don't know energy. Now, some of you, this is what's going on in your life now, or that's how relationships have made you feel. When it comes to the investment, whatever. Some of you have held off. It's a held off energy, or emotionally withdrawn, trusted that decision, left it behind. Some of you have had a struggle with wanting to trust going forward, or manifesting, falling back in love with somebody, or opening up. I feel like opening up to the desire. I'm done. To the desire of love. Now, I don't know if it's because you don't want to be hurt again, the same song and dance bullshit, or if it's just unaware of knowing if you want to move towards a new beginning, because that's how it's showing up. Very back and forth with your thoughts or your attachment towards it. It's attachment. It's not feelings as much as it's mental. It's more mental, and emotionally, it doesn't feel. I don't want to say you're 100% put off, but you're not 100% put on. You just don't. I can't feel it. That's what I'm seeing. Let's keep rolling. Rolling. Here we go. What else have we got for Pisces? Show me a message for them. You've been thinking about it, though. You've been thinking about the situation. Could definitely be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You've been thinking about either communicating or investing, but you're silent. You're silent, or they went silent. Somebody went fucking silent. Somebody's discovered, is this the ticket? Is this what I really want? This is where somebody's in limbo. What the fuck? Show me something for Pisces. About this, about going towards this. about accepting the proposal, the offer, or knowing if it's going to bring in wish fulfillment and pure happiness. Like, somebody could feel like something about boundaries. Like, I don't know if I want to break the boundaries of the past. I know I would like to invest, but I don't. Hold up. I don't know if somebody doesn't trust this. They don't know if they can trust this. Somebody feels like they may fuck something up or may fuck something up. Somebody feels like it's just going to cause more anxiety later on. Could definitely be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Saggy, Leo, or a fucking Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's an investment somebody's back and forth with. And there's Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Somebody's very back and forth. Do I commit? Do I not commit? It's like, do I be patient and not respond, or do I open up and start communicating? Do I let it in? Back and forth. I don't think you're very into it. Whoever this is, I don't feel like somebody could be into you and you're not into them, or vice versa, is what I'm seeing for Pisces. Here we go. Let's keep going. Anything else for Pisces? Just check the clock. All right, I got time. And I think I got a little bit left. Here we go. Show me anything else for Pisces. Give me another message for Pisces. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Pisces. I feel like you're going to start doing more or being more available. Maybe that's why you're not inviting something in, or vice versa, however it is for you. I feel like you're going to start opening up, but I don't know if it's towards something you could be opening up towards now. I think you're giving a lot of thought to that. You'll come to a decision, it tells me. I don't feel like you're going to fight for somebody's attention or offer. I feel like you could, but you're not really doing it. It tells me you're not moving towards it. Well, hold on. Clarify the Fool. You're trying to make a decision, or it's like I don't know if I want to go towards something, or if I want to go towards it, or let it come towards me. Clarify those two cards. Pisces energy. You're not trying to stress about it. It does want it. Something makes me feel like it's trying to approach you, or you're trying to approach something. I don't feel it. So it's telling me either somebody wants to come towards you, or you want to go towards somebody, but it's like one person's in, one person's out. It's very back and forth on what to do. Very back and forth. Like, do I invest in it or do I not? Do I trust? I don't know. Somebody doesn't know what to do kind of energy. King of Pentacles. And so it's almost like somebody wants your attention or your time, or to get in touch with you, or talk to you, or be more with you, or make time, want you to make time for them, but you may not know if you want to make time for the situation. Because somebody doesn't know if they can trust it. Somebody may not feel like they can trust either an air sign, fire sign situation, that it may be something that it never should have happened kind of energy. So it's almost like So somebody will get communication. I don't see. Somebody may. I don't know. It's making me feel like. I think I read you guys a long time ago and said I could have sworn I read you guys a while ago. If you've been watching me for a while, I could have sworn I read you and said many months ago, you may find somebody that wants you, but you may need to skip over them, or you may decide to do that to find somebody that you're more aligned with, or you feel like is your person, and that you may be going through that shit right now, or that may show up for you. This is what I see for Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. I hope they made sense. Can somebody be the 111th like? I appreciate your time, the effort. The timestamps are on the screen. I will set them if I have time. I do have to get my kid off the bus in a second. And I will leave you with a little goodbye saying, I don't know what it's going to say, but we're going to find out. Let's see if I can find something good. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know any of these. I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it.
Ah, Felicia.
Just playing. I don't know. This is, you got to have a little bit of fun, right? How about this one?
Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Hope you find your dad. What the hell? Who the fuck is that? Doesn't even make sense to me. I was hoping I could find something good. All right. I think that's it. Anybody think of a phrase real quick before I go that they like? And I'll see if I can find it. I don't know. Actually, I'll look up Peter Griffin. Fuck it. Something to do. And then I'll get out of here. I got to get my kid off the bus very soon. They only have 4 for Peter Griffin?
Holy fuck. I'm coming.
What the? Shut up. I didn't know it was going to say that. It just says, holy fuck, I didn't know it was going to do all. Jesus, you nasty bitch. Let's try this one.
I hate it.
Oh, that's fucked up. Don't be saying shit like that.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the end. All right. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you later.